Hello Rich, this is Bobby Watts with BMW of Ocala. Just want to share like a caravan of X3s I thought might work for you. Each of them have a little different equipment, so I thought I'd share with it. Two of them are 17s, one of them is a 16. The first one is an XLine, so this package comes with 19-inch wheels. Notice the rims are different than the next two that I'll show you. And of course it got a little trim piece on the bottom like an arrow skirt that's in silver. And of course the front's just a little different also. In the front of the car, you'll see the fog lamps up at the very bottom below the headlamps. Those will actually function as turning lamps also. So if you have your blinker on under 25 miles an hour, it would brighten up the road a little better. And of course, the front BMW grille and the Randall. And this is in space gray. The interior is in oyster, but beautiful lines on the car on the side. Now all BMWs come with maintenance that's free. The 17 comes with 3 years of maintenance, so if you lease it, the free maintenance, that would be all you would need. The 16, the one behind this one, has 4 years and 50,000 miles of maintenance for you. And this is the XLine, so the all-wheel drive, which gives you much better performance, much better handling, and of course at any time the vehicle feels like it's slipping, it would activate and make sure that you continue on the path in a safe manner. And of course, if you were stuck, if you did some four-wheeling, you certainly can do that also. Now I'm going to share the Msrp with you. You can pause this video and take a look at it with the equipment. But it has the Driver's Assistance Plus, Driver's Assistance Package, Premium Package, Technology Package, and the XLine Package. Heated seats, and the 17s come with wireless charging, but it's only good for the Samsung. It's not good, it won't operate with the iPhones. And the Harman Kardon stereo system with 16 speakers and 600 watts. And of course, our vehicle has a 5-star crash test rating. And actually, if you cut this vehicle in half right down the middle there, it would be 50-50 weighting. And of course, that would give you better performance, better handling, much better ride, super comfortable. And keyless comfort access, so you don't need a key. Just leave your key in your pocket or your purse. The car would automatically open for you. Nice wood trim that's real. One-touch buttons on the side, memory seats, and you got his and her keys, so that would, you could do the memory for your seats, mirrors, your radio stations, so it's not inconvenient for you. Automatic headlamps, tilt wheel, telescoping wheel, and a nice looking sport wheel. But this is the heads-up display here. It's hard to see in this video, but it's much nicer in person. It displays the speed limit of the road signs on the road along with your speed next to it. So it's easy, you never have to take your eyes off the road, much safer. And of course, that also displays your navigational. So you can look at the navigational if you wish on the big screen, but it's not necessary because it would actually show up on the heads-up display. So no worries. And this navigational, this is in the 17, it's set up like the 7 Series, so you can just dial right here, navigational, connect. You can use your Bluetooth, Pandora, all the different things that you're accustomed to. This also has a Wi-Fi hotspot on the 17s with this package that you can run tablets, multiple tablets, phones, and so forth. And these are all one touch. This is voice activated, so you can actually hit that, say climate. And of course you can precondition the car to cool off before you get into it each day at 4 o'clock or whatever time you wish. You can also do it with a BMW app on your phone, precondition the car, locate your car, so many functions. You can actually send navigational addresses to your car from your house or from some other place, check to see if your car's locked, all those things with your BMW app. Got nice gauges, not cluttered. Of course you have multiple airbags. You have knee airbags, curtain airbags, hair airbags, and also it would detect if the car was going to roll over. Of course, I don't think cars do that now, but it also has a detection for that. And the rear wheels are a much wider track, 3.5 inches wider than normal, so that gives you a staggered, more stable ride and much safer. This is a BMW SOS button, which you do not have to pay extra for it. So for 10 years, this is connected. If you were in an accident, it would automatically call emergency services for you, check on you to see if you're okay. And since that's hooked up to a satellite, say you need to make an emergency phone call, your phone is dead or out of battery, you can actually ask them to make a phone call for you. And there's also other functions you can do with it, but ultimately it's very safe with that. And if the car does sense that you may be in an accident, it automatically rolls up your windows, unlocks your car, cuts the fuel to the fuel pump, disconnects the battery, all those things automatically if it felt like you were going to be in an accident. So it would certainly be safer than any car that I know. You have 360-degree cameras, which you can take a look at there. That's in front of me. So if I was trying to pull out in traffic and I can't really see around me, I can put my cameras on the front view and actually pull out safely to prevent an accident. Of course, you have rear cameras and side cameras. This right here is the buttons for the cameras. Now this is active right here. We've got 8-speed automatic transmission that shifts in milliseconds. I mean, it's so fast in shifting that it gets much better fuel economy, performs much better, a lot of fun to drive. And of course, you can manually shift it if you wish by pushing it over. It has an active sport mode, Eco Pro mode, which gains 20% better gas mileage than the window sticker if you decide to run an Eco Pro mode, or you can do the comfort mode, which is the default mode. But the sport mode changes the shifting pattern of the car, and the steering gives you much better handling and a lot more fun if you're in that mood. And of course, the nice sports steering wheel, it adds a nice look to it and very comfortable. This has a Harman Kardon stereo system. It's an upgrade, 600 watts and 16 speakers, a wonderful sounding system. Like I said, you can use Pandora, Bluetooth, all that. And of course, this has got a hard drive in it, so you can store all your CDs into it. You know, download, like I said, from your phone. You can send it a map. It would keep it, and then tomorrow morning you can access it. You got climate control for both parties to keep both passengers comfortable at different temperatures. These are memory buttons, so you can store this one, say for an example, to call your spouse. The next one could be set up for Navigational to take you home, say you're at a ball game or something like that, and you're getting directed in a different direction. You can just click that, and it would navigate you back home and get you out based on your Navigational. But beautiful, got a big moonroof. I mean, beautiful interior, home link, and of course this one has an alarm system. They all have anti-theft. Some of them have an alarm where it's radar that senses. And the back, lots of room in the back. 3 shoulder harnesses. Of course, like I said, all the multiple airbags. And there's the big roof. It'll be beautiful on the summer nights, and especially coming up here real soon, maybe September, October through May. You can use that all the time. And I'll step back in the back. And notice the back, those are LED tail lamps, so they're adaptive. So if you stop, they're just red. But if you're an emergency stop, the car knows that, and there'll be a fire engine red, so someone behind you would definitely know that you're stopping in an emergency situation. Nice exhaust, got a little trim at the bottom with the XLine, the silver bottom there. This tows up to 3,500 pounds. And inside here, you have a lot of cargo room and a cargo cover to, hide your stuff, if say you're at the mall or something like that. But this folds down 40, 20, 40, and that would give you 63.7 cubic feet. So you could fold those seats down and go all the way to the front seats with your cargo. There's also a BMW trunk mat right here, and we have BMW rubber mats. And this little silver tracking here is for nets, so you can actually secure something in. And of course, this right here, there's a little storage underneath here, a little extra storage there. Nice little skid plate. This is all power. And you have BMW roadside assistance free for 4 years. You can either lock it here and close it, or just close it there. And the tinted glass, privacy glass is already there. Roof rails are real nice. And you can actually kick your foot up under here with your key underneath the car, and it would automatically open the trunk for you and close it. Now back here, this is a 16. Now this has the Xeon headlamps that turn when you turn, and based on your steering angle and your speed of your car, it's going to adjust to give you the much better visibility. It'll give you 90% better visibility on corners and curves than normal lighting, regular lighting. This again is an XLine. This is in the sparkling brown, which is almost black. A lot of people love this color. I don't know if you can get a good glimpse of it here. But it's nearly black, but it has a beautiful sparkle metallic in it. And all these are all-wheel drive, four-wheel drives, so they're much safer. And actually, if you accidentally say we're going around a curve and going too fast, the car would detect that you're over or understeer and would actually apply the brakes, lower the power to the engine, and try to help you get around that curve safely if you've made a mistake by going too fast. The cruise control is dynamic cruise. It's not adaptive cruise, but it will actually, when you're going around a curve, it will detect that you're going around a curve and apply the brakes inside to slow you down, where you wouldn't not have to adjust your cruise as you're going around that curve. Now this is the beige interior with the black floorboards. There again, telescoping wheel, tilt wheel, all the same features as the other car. But this is a 16, and I'll give you the information a little bit, but you can pause this video there again to see the equipment. The only difference in this one versus the other one is the 16, so it doesn't have Wi-Fi hotspot, and but it does have the Harman Kardon stereo, and it has the lighting package, which I would recommend. I'll step back, let you get a better look. I've pulled all three out for you. But that's a beautiful color, beautiful car. And the next one is silver. It's a 17 with a nice lighting package. It does not have the XLine package, but it does have the upgraded 18-inch wheels. The other two XLines had 19-inch wheels. The standard wheel is 17 inches. So you got the LED driving lights and the bi-xenon lights that turn when you turn. Step back, let's take a look at it. And there again, you can pause this on the window sticker, and maybe y'all can discuss which one you like best. Hopefully you can see it. But this one has the oyster interior, silver outside, driving assistant, all the things are the same, has a lighting package. It does not have the Harman Kardon stereo system, so it only has 12 speakers and 205 watts, but it does have the Wi-Fi hotspot and the technology package, premium package, lighting package. So everything's the same with the exception of the stereo being Harman Kardon 600 watts. And of course, this is the oyster with black floorboards and all the other things being the same. Show you the back. Anyway, so that's a 17. The sparkling brown is a 16, and it's an XLine with the nicer wheels, I think. And then here's a 17. The only difference with this one does not have the bi-xenon headlamps, and it does have the Harman Kardon, I believe. And they're all-wheel drive. So like I said, you get much better performance and handling. It's much safer to have an all-wheel drive because it corrects itself when it feels any kind of slippage, hydroplaning, or whatever, maybe going up the mountains. Anyway, hopefully this is helpful. Please let me know what you think about these, but these are available at the dealership, so that may help out. We did run a vehicle locate, and really not a lot of, it actually was nothing that we found that we thought you may wish you had, so that's why I shared the 16 actually has everything you'd want on it other than it being a 16, and then the two 17s, the back one has pretty much what you wish for. And of course, the first one doesn't have the lighting package, so that may be a concern. Anyway, I'll get back with you soon. Look forward to speaking with you. You can look at more of our vehicles on BMWofOcala.com. And thanks so much. Speak to you soon. Have a good night.